Tuning your vibration to what you want. I'm Brian Withers, empowerment coach, trainer, and author. Before I talk about this image, let me go over and talk about this image. We know what a radio is. As you dial in to different frequencies, you will hear the programming on that frequency, right? And those things are all in the room with you, invisible, but the tuner will pick those up as you're dialed into the frequency. And you know you're going to receive that when you know what's on the various frequencies. So the same thing is true about life. The things that you want are at a certain frequency, and the frequency is, you can just easily say, positive emotion, because they feel good to you. That's why you want them. And so when you dial in your daily life, as you go through your daily life and all the matters of your day, and you're tuned into positive emotion, then you're tuned into the frequency of the things that you want and the path, and you are in the process of receiving what you want. So we know then that going through our day, our entire day, it's about where our energy is, what we're tuning into. You see, it's no specific thing that you do, and there's no technique that you do, and there's no thing you do to make it happen. It's just as you go through your day, you're choosing thoughts that feel good to you. Emotionally, they feel good. So you're looking at something and you have a perspective on it that allows you to find a thought that allows you to be in a good feeling place, even if the situation is not the way you want. Using the creative process, you can find a perspective about it that tells you it's serving you, it's benefiting you from the broader perspective of your life being more about what you want. And from that perspective, you can always feel good about the things in your daily life. And when you do, now you're tuned in. So let's take that a little further. And again, just to highlight, it's around the clock. You're feeling good, right? You're in these emotional, good feeling places with yourself. You're thinking about yourself, good feeling place. Thinking about others, good feeling place. Thinking about your past, good feeling place. Your dreams, good feeling place, and all your current life stuff, wealth, health, vocation, relationships. You're thinking about these things in the run of a day, and as you are, and you're choosing the thoughts that feel good, that's high vibration. You're tuned in. You're tuned in, just like if you know where a certain music plays on what frequency, you dial into it, and you know you're going to have that music. So the same thing is here as you go through your day, as you tune in to the emotions that match the things that you want, you are a vibrational match and receiving. So if we take that a little bit further, how do we tune our vibration, tune our thoughts to the frequency of the things that we want? Well, faulty beliefs don't really want us to tune into it. Faulty beliefs have us tuning into lower vibrations, which then bring to us things that we do not want and block the things that we do want. So really, to effectively tune in to what you want, right? Effectively to tune in, you have got to be able to catch a negative feeling thought and turn it into a positive feeling thought. Now, you want to do that in a way that you're understanding the thought that you're thinking and not just flipping into a good feeling thought and ignoring the negative feeling thought. No, you're looking at the negative feeling thought and you're making a statement like, well, that's not true, right? That's what the creative process allows you to do. That knowledge of life, you look at a thought and you say, well, that thought's not true because of this, and you explain that to yourself. So then you explain what is true, and what's accurate in alignment. So something that's not accurate and in alignment to what is. And then as you do that, so you're building the muscle. You're building your thought muscle. You're coming back into alignment. So repetitively, as you feel resistance about anything, and then you find relief with these new thoughts, new perspectives that you're thinking, you're building your thought muscle. And as you're doing that, then you start to develop a habit so that you can easily be in this kind of place during your day on all matters, and then you are tuned in to the frequency of the things that you want. So that's the way that you get tuned in, is you are going to have to catch yourself in any kind of negative feeling thoughts and turn them into positive. And as you do that repetitively, and you'll know that it's happening, you'll know that your thought energy is staying in a high vibration place more often, because you're going to feel more at ease and you're going to feel more calm and more optimistic. You're going to be less reaction and more response. But it's this training of your conscious thinking mind. And as you train your conscious thinking mind, you're also reprogramming your subconscious mind, because that repetition over time is going to displace those faulty beliefs. So this is the key to tuning into the vibration of the things that you want, is to train your mind to thoughts that are in alignment about your daily life. So if you can take money or relationships or jobs or anything, and if you're having thoughts where they don't feel good, negative emotion is there, then you know that thought is out of alignment. And so you recognize that resistance and you bring it back into alignment, meaning you genuinely feel emotional relief about it because you've explained why that thought is out of alignment, and then you explain to yourself the in alignment perspective, and that's what builds the muscle. And we know that if you go to a gym and you do a regimen of exercises, you know it's the repetition over time that builds the muscle. So we're doing the same thing here with our mind muscle. We're going to get into a repetition of new kinds of thoughts. Every time there's a negative emotion, we know there's some thoughts that need to be replaced. We do that, we start to build the muscle. We catch them, we do that, we build the muscle more. And it's a muscle building thing that we're doing here, a mind muscle, thought muscle thing that we're doing here. And as we do it, we can see the results, because we will be more at ease and more calm, because we'll understand things from a new perspective that allows us to stay at ease with it, and that it's all serving us, and that life is on track and it's all set up to work out for us. Again, same as going to the gym, you can see week over week that your muscle mass is changing, your strength is changing, things are changing. So you get feedback when you're building muscle going to the gym. And when you're building thought muscle, you can see it in the way that you feel about things, that it's easier to stay in a good feeling place. Now you can tune your vibration, tune your thoughts, thought energy into the same frequency as the things that you want. And that doesn't mean you have to think about the things that you want. You will, and that's one thing in your day that you can tune to, because as you think about your dreams and desires, you'll feel them. You'll feel the knowing of them, that they're on the way, that they're vibrationally present, and they're on the way to manifesting. They're yours. It's all a done deal. All the details are worked out. The path is what you receive to receive the things that you want. So as you practice those kinds of thoughts, and they become your natural habit of thinking of things in terms of dreams and desires, now you've got a strong mind muscle in terms of thinking about that. And so you want to build the thought muscle around your past and yourself and others and all those other things. And the way you do is catch yourself in a negative feeling thought about any of those things. You bring in the new thoughts, and that is a sort of a workout, a mind workout, you could say. And then it happens again, and you catch it, and then you replace those thoughts with the thoughts that are in alignment. And now you've done some more mind training, building that thought muscle, that mind muscle. And so over time, as you do that, then the muscle gets very strong, which means it's very easy for you to stay in a good feeling thought place all the time on all matters of your day. And now you're vibrationally tuned to the things that you want. And you're going to be receiving all the details that bring those to you, so you can connect with those things. And that's in your daily life. And it's the good ideas that you receive. It's the timing of things. It's inspired action. It's urges to act. It's taking action on things that you like to do. That's all part of it as well. So as you're doing these things, receiving these things that feel good, and inspiring you and leading you and drawing you into action and into connections with people and resources, and whatever, receiving mail, the timing of receiving email or messages or whatever that have details that are going to move you ahead and connect you. You see, that's all part of what you receive as you're tuned in to the frequency of the things that you want, and you're tuned in because you are doing this every time you feel a thought that comes with a negative emotion. That means it's out of alignment, and you bring it back in. And so that helps you to correct. And that thought and strengthening your mind muscle, your thought muscle, so that anytime a situation happens, no matter what it is, no matter what it looks like, you're going to choose a good feeling thought. And that's going to keep you calm. You're going to look at a situation and you're not going to be reactive. You're not going to be freaking out. You're going to be understanding it, how it's serving you. And that's what happens when you do that. And then as you continue to do that, you're more in this good feeling place around the clock on all matters. And then you're tuned into the things that you want. And again, you will receive, your days will flow. As I said, in the 7 stages of manifestation change, you'll be more in stage 4, where that steady, emotional, good feeling place is. You're understanding everything. You're understanding yourself. You're connected with yourself. You're understanding others as your mirror. So you're just calm about everything. And you're understanding that your dreams and desires are all set up. And the path is coming to you to connect you with that. And then you receive in stage 5 the flow in your physical life that indicates to you that, yes, I am in alignment because my days are flowing easier. My connections with people are more enjoyable, more productive, and the timing of things. And then there's stage 6 trending and stage 7 full-blown manifestation. So that's why tuning your vibration is very important in terms of receiving what you want. So that's the message for today. Thanks for listening in. If you have any questions, leave them on the post and enjoy your day.